Alright, good evening everybody. Second job gaming session. Now still doing some Stoneblock3. We are going to be working on Project E stuff tonight. Gonna finally get my first flower of power together. So I am working on making some of the things in order to get some of the stuff to make EMC just out of nowhere. And right now I need to make some covalence dust for this guy right here, which I've done before, so it's not hard. It's just a couple things that I gotta take care of. So I'm gonna start with that after the prayer. Lord Jesus, we thank you for bringing us together on Twitch and giving us a platform of which to spread hope and encouragement. Let us be a light for everybody who comes through, be entertaining and insightful, and pray this in Jesus' name. Let's get moving. Alright, so I gotta have some of this stuff. No big deal. It is what it is. This right here. That. Okay, 1 compressed stone. Yeah. Alright. Gimme 64. I don't really want 64, but whatever. At 9. Not you, me. I need another one, so there we go. Put it all right back in there. Good. And now I'll go back here, back here, back here, back here, and there. Request. Get these guys out here. There's 1, and going on 2. There we go. And I need 4 redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Work it, my friend. Work it. Hey! I've got me some low covalence dust. Do it again.
With the covalence dust, does one become the others?
They go down, I think. I don't think they go up. So if I said you... Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, it looks like in the Alchemy table, for 3,291 EMC, you can change a low to a medium. Energizing medium. I need zinc ingot.
Yeah, there's a low to a medium and then a medium to a high. It looks like, or at least a medium to a high is what I'm looking at.
So I'm gonna work on this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Pew. I need another zinc ingot. Why do I have another zinc ingot in here? I do not. Alright, so let me find some zinc in here. Z-I-N. Give me 3, please. I'll go ahead and smelt this. And I have my grinder wheels set up. My Starbuncle wheels running them. Got the conveyor belt going down into the thing. I have raw cobalt ichor crystals because I have been just torching this stuff right here. And now I have 1 netherrack left. I have no more netherrack. I'm completely empty, so I'm going to have to go mine some more out of that place over there. Give me that. Right, so zinc 4 ingots. 1, 2, 3. Got 13 seconds to place my next unit over at Aki and Fam for Stream Captain. I like that he runs this thing. Oh, I like him too. He's playing Destiny 2 right now, so he's got some good stuff. Let's put warrior out here. Okay, and get 2 more setups over there. Give me this. We're going to get another one of those medium covalent. And now let's go look for the high covalent, which is diamond and charcoal. Okay, that's easy. Yes. I've got no charcoal. What? Alright, well. And I can run now all I want. I don't have to worry about just sitting around doing nothing. I can sprint my tail off now. I like that. Because if I get hungry, I just feed myself with the life editor right there. Very nice. Alright, well, that's what I wanted right there. Just one more. There we go. Nope, oh, there we go. 2 diamonds, and we'll move on up to that. Blink, blink. There we go. Now we're gonna start with this stuff. Let it do that one. Definitely drains this thing quick. So I want 2 of each because I'm making the energy collector and the antimatter relay, and that should require 2 alchemical chests. Yeah, it does. So and he gave me 1 over here. That's energy consumer. Never mind. He gave me an energy consumer. No alchemical chests though. Alrighty, let's go and do this. Should have everything in there. Those, that, one of those, which it is not going to have it, is it? Nope. So request. Diamond lattice is not found. There it is. A high covalence dust is not found because it's there. There. Medium covalence dust is not found. No. This one. Low, medium, high. So that, and that are all in there. The obsidian chest is not in there. Oh, yeah, okay. That does make sense. Give me that. That's why I was making the obsidian. Which I have not made enough yet. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did. It's over here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do it, and now I can get this chest made and start it up. Alright, over here, put down the chest, put down this guy right here, put down that right there. So everything's made. I now have 1 of these guys put together and requested. Alchemist's best friend.
Yeah, I finally made the Philosopher's Stone.
Not. And give me that, because it's still in there.
I've got all the other machinery, so it's might as well back up to that one. Except for the stuff that I couldn't make without it.
What am I missing? Diamond block. There it is. It's in my hand. It's right there. 32,000 KFE. Yeah, I ain't gonna make it on that one. It's gonna be sputtering. The basic one that I've got over there would work. Yeah. It worked. Cool. Awesome. And here's a stick. My lucky stick of unluckiness. Well, we got a new one today. A holy stick of wood divining. 0 uses left. And a new one. My bark is worse than my bite. So, I've gotten 2 of those. But still, Slowpoke 101 doesn't want me is in the lead. Alright, so we're going to move him. Going to put the energy collector down. Now I gotta put some obsidian together. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I have 5 of them over here. Yeah, I got 1. So need to make some. Make 4. So, there's 4, 1, 2. Super easy for making obsidian. There. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I remember those were there, we'd have been done already. But I didn't. Oh well. Alright, let's go make the diamond chest. I've also got a foundry. So we have the foundry book for tinkers now too. It is basically the non-alloying smeltery.
Oh, okay.
Ah, it's a difference of obsidian.
Straight up one, huh?
Yeah. And I need a chest, please. 1, 2, 3, go. There we go. And go on through this stuff. Nope, back. Gold chest. So you got anything neat over there we can come look at there, 9?
Not really. I have most of a flower, but that's about the only difference. Yours still remains the most interesting place on the server.
Okay, and 8 obsidian, please. No contraption builds that are super. Why did I do that? Give me that back. I need that back. So there. And I need a furnace. Why did I do that? Furnace. Give me. Request. And I need a block, a thing, glass. Okay, and 2 obsidian. Give me. Glass. Block. No obsidian there. Do I have? Yeah, I have to do it. So then I got them around the back. If they don't here in the front, I got them in the back. So let's go back here. Nope. I messed it up. I didn't have that many. 2. I have just enough. Yay. 1, 2. 2 glass, diamond, this thingy. I need to make an obsidian chest. No, I need to make a alchemical chest. 2 of those, a diamond lattice, which I need netherite scrap, which I should be able to do right here. So I'll go get my ingot converter. Ingot gold cast. Should be a gold ingot cast, but hey. My yeah, that's right. I got my chest down there now. And let's start this up again, shall we? This, that, here, requested. I do like the starter thing of this guy. This guy. All of these are made, and that, and that, and that. Let's go. This, and that. And request. Obsidian chest is there. That, and there. Go. Do I not have 2 of those? Why not? Did I leave them over here? I did. Goofball. Throw them in there, Sherry. Wink. I now have a chest. And this flower. And it will now keep on producing. Yeah, it just kept on going. Poosh. Power flowers. Put him on top of here. Put him on top of here. And now he will do that. he'll relay up into there, or he should anyway. That is right? Put the collector on the bottom, the relay in between it and the condenser.
1 second though. I gotta see it, remember. Our visual.
Yeah, definitely is working. Okay.
Commercial.
Yeah, it works. It works. I just had to throw something in there. Alrighty. So, yeah.
So are you gonna make it larger?
Eventually, yeah. So,
And really, you don't need the relay for the chest.
Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing myself speak. Because the chest absorbs from the collectors as well. The relay is supposed to augment the amount of power that your power condensers are producing. But I think it's only within itself.
Does it have enough left? Yeah, I gotta get something good.
And once I got to the point where I could, make those things, I just copied more condenser, the power receivers, the condenser boxes, everything. So.
Yep. That was my plan to...
Yeah, because I've got...
to produce more collectors first, and then take this antimatter relay off, and then... because I need to be able to create a collector. Yeah, so...
Well, the antimatter relays, I built... 1, 2, 3, 4. You would basically build 5 of them.
Yeah.
6 if you have a way of activating
like
an energy condenser.
Yeah, like a phantom face. Like a phantom
face. If you had a phantom face, then you could build all 6 and box it in. And then get the maximum amount of power into the box, so that when you place something into it, it's generating that item or whatever. If you're just making EMC, then you can convert everything into the extended exchange blocks and just produce a huge amount of EMC. The energy condenser Mark 1 and 2 produce items. The extended exchange version of everything produces EMC and is supposed to go directly into your table, from what I understand, which is what you have not made yet.
The table.
The tablet.
Have you made the tablet?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That tablet is gigantic.
Oh yeah, you have to have the 4 hearts of the of the apocalypse.
I say, if you manage some way around that, show me your secret, Sensei.
That's my secret. No, let me see. I haven't even attempted that one. I doubt there is, because if somebody found it, Slowpoke removed it.
Right. You know, what I was thinking, that is not even close to what I need there. There we go. That little Terminator starter's doing good for me. That medium covalence dust is, yeah, it's a zinc ingot, so I don't need any more compressed stone. So don't do that. There we go. Yummy.
The tablet is worse than the table because it's portable, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we knew that. Yep. And
though I do have most of the recipe for that. Not most. Well, decent amount.
Most.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I told you she did that, right?
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, I've got at least 20 of the items. It's the silverfish heart thing that...
There's the problem. That's so good.
Yeah, the tablet is required for the exchange, extended exchange, from what I can tell. You can use some of it, but like the antimatter relay doesn't do anything that you can see. And so if it's producing EMC, it's only going one place, the tablet. I don't know of another block that would keep a level of EMC for you.
Amethyst amethyst in the chest has not been made yet. Boo. Well. Alrighty, well, let's go on down the line and make some chests, shall we? 1, 2. Chest not found. Where are my chests? Ah, well. How do I not have chests in here? It's not where I was wanting them at. There. There we go. I got that done. And now you working it, let's go. There. Go. Back over to here to this thingy. There. Now for the diamond ones. Nope.
I wonder if that book, the knowledge sharing book, if that is. Oh, it might be something project.
And now I need more. Huh. Have I got a bee giving me stuff? Yep. I was like, where did this chest come from? Uranium ingot. You gonna give me anything good? Nope, he didn't.
Okay, so you have to have the tablet. Get the book. Okay.
Tablet.
Yeah, because anything that you put into the tablet, it learns. The book is a link that anything you've learned is in the book.
Mm-hmm.
And so the exchange, the extended has a book. Right click to copy knowledge from the book's owner to yourself.
3, 4, 5. Yeah,
So if you had one, you could hand me this book and I could right click it. And I would learn everything that you already know.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes the tablet, transmutation tablet, to make it.
Ugh. Yeah, I think not.
Actually, it doesn't. To make the extended book, you don't need it. But you would have to have the book or a tablet to have any knowledge to copy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it takes nether stars and violet matter.
That's what we're doing.
Which is doable, but it's like 1, 2, 3. It's the 4th compression of red matter. So 3 red matter plus Arternius fuel make magenta matter. 3 magenta matter and Arternius fuel make pink matter. And 3 of that, and 3 of that, and then you get violet matter, and you need 4 of those. So it's expensive to make, but not impossible. Because the violet matter is only 39,788,544 EMC each.
Only. Get him.
And it goes all the way up to fading matter. Which, let's see.
Good evening, COD. We're gonna call you COD now, or are we still calling you Assessed? I hadn't had time to watch your stream from last night, man. I hope it went good for you. Okay, COD then. That's easy. Just gonna nether star me? Wow, okay. Can't use another star for that, I guess. Okay. So, how's it going, man? You getting home from work now, or do you have the day off, or what's going on, man? What's going on? 5. I got these 3 back over here. Cool. Well, welcome home. Hope it's a happy weekend for you, or you know, at least getting closer. We are working on our first EMC setup. Finally got those made. I'm working on getting another one of those things put together as well. could just make 2. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Just means that there's something better for you out there. So keep the faith, and it will come in due time. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff I don't have. And it's just stone. No, give me that. And 2. Got 1 more alchemical chest. And dump. This guy there. This guy here. This guy there. This guy down here. This guy here. And send it. Well, that's pretty interesting. Two alchemical chests, and now energy collectors, which is 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, and a furnace. Right? I believe it too. Well, that's good, man. We'll keep the prayers going and moving on over to that particular job site. There. Nope. I need those. Give me those back. Drink. So how did your stream go to last night, man? Okay, got him. Glass 4. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, good. You mean you should. You can't get to affiliate without doing it, so definitely go for it. And glowstone. Need 4 glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Sweet, man, sweet. All right, let's throw these guys in here. Half of them. Nope. And half of them. And half of it. And furnace. I need to find a giant block of something that I can smelt down into these things. Oh, excuse me. Gimme. That. Okay, I'll do that first then. That, those 2, and this guy. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a minute. So, last night we built this thingy in order to build these thingies, which I put together in order to get debris scrap, which turns into netherite scrap, and it is now grinding 1,000. It's grinding almost 2,000 netherrack into crushed netherrack. Crushed netherrack gets even more crushed in the grinding, and yeah, turns it into all that cool stuff down there, which is really neat because this is supposed to be standing up, kind of like this thing right here, which you can actually lay this on the ground too, which that would. Okay, 9, when you build your mechanical crafter in the big 21 setup like we did last night, put yours on the floor. Evening, Bratwurst, how's it going? Good to meet you. And see if you can manage to get yours working a little better and standing up and running the water the way we did. Because you should be able to get 4 water wheels really easily to just run those things that way.
Oh, for laying it down. Yeah.
Laying it down, yep. Just Sit them all on the ground and let them go. I'm doing just great, man. Thanks for asking. We are working on Project E stuff tonight. What? Get in the hands. So that definitely did move it up. And the E controller is 167,000 of those things. So, yeah, that's okay. My English is not always that great either, even though it is my native language. But don't worry about it. Yeah, I haven't seen anything that I would have any problems with. So, keep on practicing, and I'm happy to help you. If you have any questions about the English language, just feel free to spit it on out, because we are hit the hip.
We're here to help by giving you mispronunciations so that you can learn our accent too.
Yeah, well, it's called axioms and slang, which a lot of people have lots of issues with. But yeah, what is your native language there, Bratwurst? I might know a little bit of yours. We are a melting pot society here in America, so 8,000. Oh, really? 1,000? Put that in there. Get that in there. Wow, actually gave me one. Sweet. Put that in there. Can't put that in there. Can I put it in there? Yeah. Bosnian. So, that's like a Slavic language? Czech or Russian? I am assuming. Yeah, Slavic. Yeah, okay. I'm actually learning Japanese right now on the Duolingo app. It is working out for me pretty well. So I got this working. It is slowly making these things. I really don't have a problem making another one of these since I've got the high covalence dust. The dusts are the problem. They were the big one for me.
They're also AMC-able.
Yeah, they are, and I've been doing that, so I've got them copied. But I need to hold off. I need to go find something else to do because I need another one of these guys, just because. Yeah, if I did that right there, I think, yeah, I'll get 3 of them that way, 4 of them that way. And now I can put him on back in there, and I can put 2 of those in there, which will really jump it up pretty quickly. So y'all, let's go over here. I don't have any obsidian there. I'm pretty sure I should be able to do this. I really should be able to do this. But it will not. Nether star. Why can't I melt the nether star?
Depends on what you're trying to do. Let me look at you.
I want to turn the nether star into EMC.
Okay, so you're looking at a relay. They don't melt things. The box above does.
Oh. Boom.
And so if you're trying to...
Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah. You want to practice? I'll help you practice. I'm good at practicing English. I do it every day. So, yeah, I can help. This is my bee. Your written English is really pretty good, so I wouldn't imagine that your spoken English would be that much worse. It might be slower. I know that the Slavic alphabet is similar to our alphabet. It's just got a few more characters, a few more sounds. Other than that, it's not that much different. I need obsidian. So, give me one of those, please. Yeah. So that's why I've been saving these nether stars. Huh. Ah, why not? Huh. What is a really big EMC item?
Blocks of emerald.
Ooh, yeah. Got loads of those. Wow. That is a lot. Drop you down to about 120, shall we? There we go. Should be able to throw just a ton of these in there and do whatever we want to with them. Not taking very much there, so yeah, drop it out, put that in there. Yep, yeah, you're right. I know actually a lot of languages have hidden silent letters too. Our language is pretty tough, not to speak so much, but to write it correctly, because our letters do do some weird things for sure. They definitely do some weird things. Alright, so I wanted that, I wanted this. I want these. Ah, fiddles. I missed it. Gotta go back over here now. Yoink. At least I get some speed going. Doink, doink. I want some netherite script. Wow, that's not very bad. I'm just gonna EMC all this junk into stuff. Swoop. Look at all that scrap, would you? Yes. Alright, well, I want another one. Huh, I'll take that then. I've got a lot of netherite script now. Because now I need to build some of these guys here. So, Bratwurst, if you got any questions about particular words, feel free to send them in my direction. I'm happy to help. Get those in there. Ever so slowly. This is why you want to build that. Not that thing. Just do this. Be so much easier. Obsidian chest, which is what we need now to. Nope. This thing here. Sorry. There we go. This guy's down there.
The relays are used to power Klein stars and whatnot.
Yep.
Because they get a bonus. I'd mentioned it earlier. They get a bonus to the collectors. Huh. So depending on the level of the collector.
I can go grab that one Klein star and make it really useful for me. That they gave me in the legendary chest.
It stores EMC. And so it's like a tablet. I don't know if it is or not.
It shouldn't let me transmute it though, so. Right.
It shouldn't. It should only go in the one spot in the relay.
So, Bratwurst says the one word that confuses him is rural. And basically all rural is not the city. Anything outside of a city is rural. That's a lot. Alright, let's... Yeah. Getting all those together. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, so does that help you? Rural?
Huh. Even just trying to say it, you know.
Yeah. So a house on a hill outside the city is rural. Yeah. Yeah. But it's still a house. It's just in a rural area. Ingots! I'm going to need to make another ingot cast. I just know it because I'm not going to want to walk back and forth grabbing all these guys. Yeah, my pleasure. Because I know I've had problems with Spanish, with Russian, with Japanese, so I know I know what you're talking about. Those are the languages that I've started learning in all my time. This guy right here. I got all of this stuff now. Boink. Put him in there. Him. 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 Hem and hem. And gimme. Why are you taking so long to transfer 2 stone to me? Oh, transfer, okay. That would it. Point. Go. You know, it should know that it's in the system before it tells me that it's not in the system. And I am not making any more of these alchemical chests if I don't have to.
Which ones?
Alchemical chests.
Yeah, you're going to want to copy a few of them.
Yeah, I've got 46 of them.
You got what?
58 of them now.
Well, there you go.
And now those are so simple. Yeah, okay, good. Because that's really all I need now, and I can just go to town on these things. One.
But I would keep one of everything.
Yeah.
Just so that if you need it later, you can pull it out, copy it again.
Yep. I do plan on putting a chest over there and dumping the single items in it for sure.
And you could, you know, make a wall and put things in it. Just lock them and make sure that you...
No, I don't need furnace.
I really wish they had that where you could say, okay, don't take the last one.
Yep.
Something had that at one point, I thought. But I don't know if it was AE or what. But you could set it to always keep one. I thought it was in the drawers.
Well, the drawers, if you lock them, it definitely does that. Faux show.
But it doesn't. It keeps it to where it's active, but it could be 0 and refillable. This one actually stopped it from taking the last one.
Yeah.
And so it kept one in stock at all times.
Yeah, so Bratwurst wants to know, do many Americans have accents? Yes.
Every one of them.
Everybody. So many accents, too. From northeast to midwest to southern to coastal. It's craziness. Alright, so alchemical chest, in a chest, by a chest. So put it over here. So put the alchemical chest in there. Put the high covalence dust, the medium covalence dust, the low covalence dust. And we are going to turn it into this now. This guy. Oh yeah, baby. And we're going to put one in of these in there. And now, I'm going to take him off. Put him in here. Okay, and now we have a time to take these guys and move them to someplace better.
Better?
Butter. Someplace butter. So, as far as accents go, this is my normal accent. This is what I normally talk like. It's how I sound. But I can have a New Jersey accent like this. That's more Australian, I guess. Southern. I like to. I can't do it. I'm messing up.
You keep falling back into one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally messing up. Sorry.
I would always go from Valley to Australian. I couldn't keep one or the other, which still happens.
Right. Still happens. I don't think the bees put their holes back in the deep slate.
I don't know. It may be a certain block. There's like Minecraft, specifically Minecraft blocks, which I'm guessing that those would be Minecraft blocks.
Yeah,
but
deep slate are Minecraft blocks, yeah.
But they may be pre this. It depends on how they do certain things, I guess. So the bees mod may have chosen a set. Okay, these are the, and then if the IDs are different in some way, because these are brand new Minecraft blocks, the code probably doesn't read them as Minecraft blocks. And so it doesn't know to replace them because it doesn't know what it is.
So the Bratwurst wants to know if Americans are nice and understanding like us guys.
Depends on the person.
Definitely depends on the person. I would say that a lot of people are very willing to help out, and there are a lot of people who are not willing at all to help out.
But generally, you get one or the other. But there are people that are just plain terrible. But those are everywhere.
Yep.
But you will usually get people that, if they're not helpful, usually will just walk off.
Yep. They'll just tell you, don't bother me right now, I'm busy.
Yeah. But most will attempt to help in one way or another if they are seeing that you're having issues.
Yep. This is true.
So it's better to attempt to convey that you're having issues than standing there figuring out your issues before you try to say something to them. Because if you're just staring at them while you're working through your stuff, then they're going to get confused and they're probably going to walk off. But, let them know what you're suffering with and then attempt to fix the problem or work through it.
Yep.
If you understand what I mean by saying that, it's just let them know that there's an issue and what it is, language barrier or whatever, so that they know what to expect from the next couple seconds. I get confused if you're just looking at me. I'm like, well, good to see you. Bye. If I don't know what's going on, I'll generally just leave. But if I know that you're attempting to communicate something, then I'll try to be a nicer person. Hey, B. How you doing, buddy?
So, Bratwurst is Bosnia. Learning American English.
Don't go over there, bud.
And has
lava.
We've been graciously trying to help them through their English. I think it's pretty good so far. I haven't had any issues with it. Can totally understand what they're saying. It's not absolute proper English in all respects, but man, we don't speak proper English. What's proper English? I don't know. What's proper English?
Yeah, I guess that definition would also be a requirement for where you are, because proper English would be European English, I would guess. That's what they would say anyway.
Right? Yep. Just one more day to Easter, everybody. Alright, so I now have plenty to work with there. Turn this fuel.
Did you say you made a whole bunch of energy collectors?
Uh-huh.
Did you make them Tier 3 or Mark 3?
I'm working on getting there now.
Okay.
But I used up all my dark matter on the other thing, so I need to go make some Eternus fuel, which is not a problem. I can do that. And then I will smoke all those. Easter is very big in America. Not as big as it used to be, unfortunately, but it is still like the #1 Christian holiday in America. It even beats Christmas. Give me some dark matter, bro. That's all.
Only because it throws eggs at people.
You gave me red matter, so that's not too bad.
Oh, I was like, how much do you need?
Oh, I can make it. It's not the problem.
Well, I have 131 dark matter if you need, or 130.
Yeah, well, let me make it, and then...
All right.
I mean, it's not a problem. It's just Eternus fuel, and I need to make Eternus fuel anyway, just so I can have it. And
and that's what I was going to tell you. If you make an energy collector Mark III, make a small flower and put, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So make 6 energy collectors.
Yeah.
And then make a small flower from it.
Well,
because they will all push their energy into the middle one. And then all you have to do is place a stack of whatever. Not technically whatever, because it only accepts certain blocks. But it produces energy to produce Eternus fuel. And so if you place a stack of redstone, a stack of glowstone, a stack of coal, it will produce energy and then upgrade to the next item. So right now mine went from an Eternus fuel. You okay?
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to repeat all this because I'm I'm not only visual, but I'm also written. And
You're written. You're not visual.
I am mostly written for sure, but
Yes.
pictures do help. They really do help. So yeah, saying all that.
Well, when you put it together, you will see it. But
Yeah,
if you make 6 of them,
energy collectors,
yes,
MK3s.
I make the 3. Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
go all the way to
that's
the
what
hill.
I'm going for
because-
too. I just need to make dark matter for goofiness.
And that was the first thing I started copying was the dark matter.
Yeah, and
And
I
so,
spent all mine on this dark matter pedestal, so, and they've been very, very stingy with them. Dark matter. So let's put some of this Eternus fuel. Actually, let's pick this guy up and take him with us down there. Shoot. So cool that I can move an entire chest with the cardboard box. Have you made cardboard boxes yet, Nine?
I have not.
Why? Well, I guess you don't really need... Well, you will need to if you want to make an awesome mob spawner. It is a necessary thing. Alright, and drop an Eternus fuel in there. Drop a red matter in there. Drop a dark matter in there. Everything else is Hera. Okay. Yep, it is Eternus fuel like... See? Well, it's dark matter, people. Let's do
What
that.
did you throw in there?
I had two stacks of emerald and 2 stacks of diamond, so plenty to get it started. All right, so I only need a few, so we're gonna take those, let them run. Go over here, put that in there. Yeah. And once I change it, I can drop the rest of it out there. So, yoink. Let's. Yeah, okay. Get him out because I need to make the Mark II first. Yoink. So glowstone, this guy, and emerald.
You're going to probably want to convert some of that dark matter into red matter for the third one, because you're going to need at least one.
Well, I've got red matter in that one, so we got it ready to go. Alright, so
That's going to eat it.
yeah, I know. I'm just trying to remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of them. Does that sound right? 16?
Are those the ones up next to your chamber? Are those relays, or are they?
These are relays, yeah. And I'll Mark III those as well later on.
Okay.
And then I'll make a couple more, and then a couple more, and then a couple more, and then a couple more, and I'll fill this chunk full of flowers. No, I really won't. I don't
Well,
know how to
and
do it.
they've got the extended make the flowers so that you can have a lot of them,
Right.
but they don't. It's not like they're continuously running, and the server has to keep up with it. It's like once a second it says "blop" and drops out a whole bunch of EMC.
Right. So Jamma, Easter is the better holiday, and do you know why Easter is the better holiday?
Eggs.
No, as far as a spiritual reason.
I know.
Okay, so tell me what Christmas is, Christian wise. What's Christmas?
It's your birthday.
Right.
It's your birthday.
Exactly. And then tell me what Easter is, Christian wise.
It's your birthday. It's
No.
your birthday.
No.
No, it technically is. You're reborn. Everybody's reborn.
No.
All your sins are forgiven, right?
Yeah, but it's a little different, and
So what's your baptized? Is that your birthday too?
no.
Because everything's a rebirth here.
He said,
Or
Jameson, because Christmas wouldn't be important if Easter never happened. Um, man, that's philosophically deep. I'm gonna have to chew on that one. That's one of those things that makes me go, is it really? Is it really? My first thought is you're correct. Easter definitely trumps Christmas. Um, for the main reason that Christ coming to earth is good, but Christ dying to pay for the penalty of sin for us, much better. That's why it's called Good Friday, which is today. Christ died today. I mean, we can technically get into it that he didn't die on a Friday. He probably died on a Wednesday. Look, I'm not getting into all that. I understand both sides of the story. I'm personally in the camp of the Wednesday, but hey, Good Friday is Good Friday for a reason. I'm perfectly acceptable with celebrating his death for us on Friday. And technically knowing that it cannot possibly be because of certain situations. And if you knew the Hebrew stuff and all that stuff, you would be inclined to go with the Wednesday one as well. It's a big mess, comparably. And it's Friday for simplicity's sake, in my opinion. Now, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I wanted to make some of those guys. I just wish I could not make so many of them, you know?
you don't have to. You're basically dumping huge amounts of EMC into things because you produced or you threw a stack of diamonds and a stack of emeralds into something.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting a lot of everything because it's like you created an ocean that wants to be other things.
Right.
And so you keep throwing things in it, and it tries to spit out as many of those things as it can back at you. And so it makes a whole bunch of those things.
Right.
But then you don't need all those things, so you put it back.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it just keeps recycling until you've finally used all of that energy that you have created. So you can say, okay, I need, one of these, and control how much you throw in there.
Right. He altered my praise emote. He made it black and white. Grayscale. Not black and white. Grayscale. Alright, I'm gonna go place my unit. Give me a tank right here. Thank you. I need some glowstone. Right. Mm-hmm.
Did you need a traveling merchant? Because apparently one has appeared in my base, and he can only stay in this room because he's not small.
Well, does he have anything worth buying?
Pink tulips.
No.
A tube coral block.
Uh-uh.
Green dye.
No.
A dark oak sapling.
No.
A brain coral block.
Uh-uh.
You could use that one.
No, I can't. You're not gonna fool me with that.
Gunpowder, and then a whole bunch of heads.
Yeah, I'm good. He's stuck where he's at.
So, do you know the heads that you have, or does it? You just have a whole bunch of heads.
I have a bunch of heads.
I wonder why some of them are more expensive than others.
Yeah, so Jamma says, interesting that people are switching Easter over to focus on bunnies, candy, and Easter eggs. Kind of sad to see. You know why they're doing it. Capitalism at its finest right there. They have to have something with which to sell. And I don't blame them. It's like the slogan, it's the reason for the season. Jesus is the reason for the season of Christmas. He's also the reason for this season too, because Easter is also a season. It's just not one that people think of as a season. They just think of it as a day, when actually it's a week worth. So it's season. All right, about to make my first Mark II. And I might just turn that one straight into a Mark III if it lets me just do it that way. Yeah, it's just going to let me do it that way. So yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Well, Easter is less about the gifts than Christmas. So, you know, the whole gift of God giving us his son, giving the gift of his son, was turned into giving gifts to everybody, which, yeah, I get it. Give me that. And more glowstone, right? So, capitalism again at its finest. And, you know, Santa instead of the Easter bunny. A lot of people will tell you that it's the Christians trying to take over the pagan holidays in order to diminish their effect and influence on the populace. If it worked, I guess it works. But if it didn't, or if it, I don't know. But hey, Christianity still won over in many, many areas. So who am I to say, no, it doesn't? Oh, that's going to take a long time. Okay, Mark III's. Pagan holiday is just a different religion, basically. Religions that worship the sun and the stars and the earth. Those are mostly the pagan ones that Christianity calls pagan. Minute to my next placement. Just camping out, waiting for the 28%. It's gonna be a long time, my friend. It's gonna be a long time. I don't need those anymore because I'm making a 3. So yeah, let's go downstairs and dump them down and thingy. I might need to get a whole batch of emerald and diamond blocks as well. Boink. Oh. Don't need those either. Don't need to turn as fuel. Don't need these guys. Know how. Yeah, I won't need those right yet either. So I've got one in here. Don't. Okay, good. Whew. Dark matter.
I was gonna say, did you make sure?
Yeah. I was like, mode of cube. So this is where I used to have my mob spawner crusher thingy. So that's why it looks like that. Oh man, it's gonna be a minute for me to build those things. Let me see the Fernator. No, the basic one is EMCable, but the other ones are not. What? Oh man.
What do you want to fernate?
The dielectric casing can be that, so, but the rest of the stuff cannot be. Oh, I'm just trying to see if I can make a more efficient furnace. But it cannot. So, Wandering Trader has spawned over there.
You can by not making it a fuel furnace.
A Wandering Trader has spawned in my place too. What's up, man? You looking at the brown dye, a bucket of tropical fish. Might be worth getting, and a bunch of heads. So yeah, let's grab those guys.
It's like I made the thermo generator, but you have to be able to produce water.
I can, yeah.
If you can already produce water, that one would be the easiest.
That's it, man.
Because I'm generating 200 FE per tick, and I don't feed it anything; it just does it.
Aqueous accumulator. Look it up. It's really easy to make. I made that thing a long time ago. So
I've already got one too. I had to make it to make use of my thermo generator.
Yeah, and there's your power right there. So.
And so, The furinator, you will always have to feed something into it. This one, you just have to plug it up to your aqueous accumulator that you may already have somewhere.
Yeah, I do.
And then you're good to go.
Sweetness. There are a lot of things. Oh, goody. Sweet. I can do framed drawers too. Are you? Oh, you're 10% away from getting me my first one. Oh boy. All right, Gemma. I'm gonna look tomorrow to see how to make you a mod. Probably gonna VIP in the process and see how to set all that up over there too. So I'll send you a Discord when it's all done. My first Mark III. Only 785. That's easy. Ah. Cool. Now, is that gonna be permanent? Ooh, that took all but one of my diamonds. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and turn this back on. Yoink. Let it go.
You're not just always producing?
No.
Oh yeah, you don't like having to make a storage system.
I've got a storage system.
Well, I've been producing for a couple weeks now, continuously. So I've got 2,500 blocks of diamond. And a similar amount of emeralds. That's why I didn't understand why you didn't want to just make the upgrades. Like, that really makes your life a lot easier. You don't have to wait for a whole bunch of stuff. And even if it went to a certain number and just said, ding, and you voided everything beyond that.
Yeah, that was my problem, was the voiding.
But if you get, what is it, 3? And it depends on which container you're using. But if you have 3 golden upgrades in your compacting drawer, I've got that for my iron, which I'm not producing iron in the same way that I'm producing the raw iron, but it can hold 2.1 million blocks of iron.
Yeah. I mean, I can make those too. I just void them without the upgrades mainly, because 512 is generally good enough for me for now. I can't imagine needing too much more than that, so that's where I'm at. And the obsidian was what was holding me back, and I was just a big pain to do that. So it's working itself back up now, and I can put, things on it. It's no big deal. Alright, so dark matter and 4 obsidian, which I've got 3 there. I can go make a whole ton of obsidian. Oh good, I only need 1. No, I definitely need more obsidian than that.
So are you currently copying your Mark III that you produced?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess this is where all the gold is going? Or whatever. No, that's your hand. I thought you were holding a block of gold. Midas touch.
Right? That is my hand.
So, make a... Oh, putting that back in. Yeah, if you make a flower of just the collectors, you'll see what I'm talking about with the...
Klein star?
Well, not really the Klein star. The Klein star is better in a a relay because of the magnification the relay gives, and it also specifically gives you the ability uh, to store a Klein star. That little image, when you open it,
Yeah.
it is a Klein star where you would put the Klein star and it pushes energy into the Klein star.
So early for bratwurst, gonna go to rest. That's like, yeah, it's good to meet you too. Sorry I missed you. Can't interrupt everybody to get to everybody. And yeah, man, hardcore worlds. Yeah, go ahead and show us what those look like, man. We were interested in seeing their Gemisema. We're gonna have a fun time watching that. Okay, got those, got those. Let's go. Sure, I can get a few more going in the meantime here. And power. One of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Oh. There's a mod that as long as you're not pressing up or down, you just look up or down, you go faster. I'm not sure if Minecraft has taken control of that or not, but it is a possibility. Oh yeah, it's a lot of them. All that stuff. Good, good.
Yeah, which is how I identified the climbing ability that was given to me as an inchling, because it's the ladder effect. But I was always pushing up against the wall climbing, and I was climbing slower than if I just took my hand off the keyboard, hit up against the wall, and took off.
You're right. Red matter and obsidian. Okay, yeah. Yay! It's gonna be a minute. Alright, what do we got? And the Starbuncle wheels, if you put a gold block in front of them, they run faster. They started at 256. The gold block in front of them moves them to 384.
Wow.
They 50% themselves. Alright, so 60 debris for that thing, and it requires blazing blood to make this stuff burn. Which I've got tons of, so I'm not really worried about that.
To make what burn?
The netherite
the
scrap.
Yeah.
If I come on over here, I will see my botany chest. It's got plenty of carrots to it. I just come over here. I really need to move this thing around because it's in a bad spot. Give me that. Give me those all back. Barrel. Here. A hopper. Here. And carrots everywhere. Give me beetroot. Why would you give me beetroot seeds? That don't make no sense. So yeah. And It's set for 2 minutes of a runtime. Bam. I just need to actually button that one. Button! Ugh. Leave it to Minecraft to let him come out whenever he wants to. And I just let it run. Just so now, like I said, if you want. Wait a second. I am curious. Not EMCable. The blaze rods are. Ah, the mob imprisonment tool is not EMCable. I bet the gas tier is, though. Is it? Yes! Don't need to get one of those guys now, misters. Oh, boy. Also working on the song request setup. I'm going to have to check on that. That is just creepy. It sees just... Why is it looking at my chest? There ain't nothing different in here. Wild beets, carrots, shrubs, rice. I don't know. Looks all the same to me. Ha. You almost done? 65%. Wow. Well, it's giving me plenty of diamonds, so that's good. Go ahead, upgrade. Open my chest. Oh, and I got a silver chest. Opened up a chest and got a chest. Nice. Buster Scrolls. I don't like that it puts my dailies in the way. There we go. Placed 8 units. Yeah, I got a quest finished. Shunk. Shunk. Probably need to put that one in there too. Shunk, shunk, shunk. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Yours are one. Yep, and done. And on the side, stone there. So I do have copper upgrades on some of my stuff. What am I doing? I can't go down there yet. I need to. Oh, 96%. Cool. 97. 98. 99. And bing! One antimatter relay Mark 3. Have you built the energy condenser Mark II yet?
Yep.
Okay.
Got multiple copies.
Is it super helpful?
It allows automation, in a sense, because you can pipe in and out of the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Because anything that goes into an energy condenser is eaten. If it has EMC. So you could use it just as a trash can for EMC items.
Mm-hmm.
It will eat whatever has EMC. The Mark II, you could do the same thing.
Dang, those things are moving.
But it stores the one item that you're making as well. So instead of using up the space, so if you're funneling all of your EMCable items into your energy condenser, the first one, it will slowly fill up with your product. So if you're making red matter and you're just dumping EMC into the chest to produce red matter, your red matter will push out the items that you're attempting to EMC, and sooner or later will fill up, which will happen with the other one, but because you can pipe it out without having to control what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you.
He said General Sam said he's been playing Minecraft for 9 years and has just now realized that he can use rockets with the elytra underwater. That's news to me, man. I'm not a big elytra user. I never have been, because modded Minecraft pretty much has got ways to do it other than that.
I've seen people do it, but I don't use the elytra, so. But I put an energy condenser inside of the ender chest, so that you could physically look at one. You don't have to keep it as that.
Oh, Mark II?
Yeah, so when you plop it down and take a look at it, I guess get near your other one so that you can see the difference. I mean, I've seen them both, so I sort of know what the differences are, but this is what I'm describing. You see, it's completely open, right? So anything that goes in there gets eaten.
Oh, wow.
If you place the Energy Mark II, it has two. So the things on the left will be eaten.
Yeah.
The things on the right will be the product.
Yeah, I remember this from the other Stoneblock now,
yeah. And so you could just feed everything from your mob factory into it, but it will fill up with things that aren't EMCable.
Yeah, and then
sooner
you just
or later
pump those guys out and kill it.
Yeah. But you could identify the items that aren't EMCable by just feeding it into one of those chests, one way or the other.
Yep.
Instead of using a trash can.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
But it will only store up to a certain amount of EMC. And so you want to have an item that is producing. So you might want to put a block of emerald at the top of that, so that, because that seems to be the single block that is holding the most things that we have right now, like 140,000 EMC per block, which it does get bigger. 240, or not the stack, I'm with two of them. The Mark II chest, if you just threw that in there.
Nice.
But anything has a high EMC value, generate more of those, so that it takes more EMC before you would max out.
Where are you? Oh, it's because you're not making anything. Well,
you also, you have to have an item to convert, and so you want a high value item so that you can throw tons and tons of stuff into it. And so that one is one, useful, two, a lot higher value than the first one I mentioned. And so you could just continuously funnel stuff in there, and you would have billions of EMC before that other side was even full of the chest.
That won't eat itself, that's right. Yeah, makes sense.
I would keep that, but okay. I guess you can, always
Got one in here, so.
pull another one back out.
Never mind. I don't have one in there. There we go. Thought that was the chest. Actually, I'll need to do this right here first. You, sir.
What'd you just do?
Let's see.
Because you had swapped out the Mark II already, I thought.
There we go. Yeah, I put the Mark II down there, and I'm giving you your Mark II back now, and I'll just make another one. I want you to have your Mark II back.
I was just showing you so you could look at it.
Yeah, I mean, since I
And
can
you're
make
like,
it,
copy.
because I can make it, it's just, I mean, really, this is the hardest thing to make is compacting drawer. Everything else is, I've already got it. So, actually, I might even have the compacting drawer. No,
The two nether stars are yours as well. In there.
Okay, well, I'm not worried about them. Clink. One block of emerald. Should be quite a bit. Alright, well. I guess I'll do this first over here then. And here. Give me that. Mark II condenser. And also, this thing right here, I'm gonna have to change it over to a Mark II condenser as well, and save a bunch of EMC from all this junk I'm deleting. So I got a Klein star in here. He's a Klein star Ver.
That's pretty high up there, if not.
It's number 5. Ein 1, Zwei 2, Dry 3, Veer's 4. Number 4. So it's number 4. And it goes to 5, then to 6. Yeah, so that's it. And then it goes into the gym. Huh. Wow, that's oof. Plus night vision. Nice. Wow.
Yeah, there's a Magnum Star Omega.
Right.
Which the Klein star that holds 103 trillion EMC.
What?
Oh, sorry. There is one bigger than that. A colossal star Omega, which is I've never really thought about it, but what's after trillion?
Quadrillion.
Yeah, it's 422 quadrillion then. So if you just want to produce a lot of energy, this extended exchange gives you that opportunity.
Yes, it does.
But the ability to produce EMC. If you look at the extended, I misspelled it. There's a fading energy collector Mark 15. It produces 671,088,640 EMC per second, but only once a second. So it's not continuously generating every 20 ticks, and so it's easier on the server. And so every second it dumps out that much.
Yeah, okay, so you can actually turn the 3s into one of those.
And then all the way up to 15, and that's just the collector, though.
Yeah.
Well, and they've got the relays as well.
Same.
And the relay goes all the way to a fading relay 15 that gets a bonus.
245,760,000
exactly.
per second, yeah.
Because
max EMC transfer of 10 billion.
Yeah. But if you look at the flowers, you can make a fading power flower, which is only one block, that is producing what is it, 19 billion.
Well, it's not hard to make fading matter. It's just a matter of time and a bunch of Eternus fuel. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, which is why I was telling you to make the flower that I was talking about. Because if you set up a collector flower, the collectors themselves will convert certain things into the fuel, and that's all it does. And so you can set a stack of 64 coal blocks of not emerald. I'm looking at your hand and my brain's going crazy.
Take that.
Redstone, that sort of stuff. You could throw it in there and it will upgrade the you know that's a Mark 1, right?
Yeah, that's
okay. Oh, you just used it as energy. Never mind. But it will make the Eternius fuel into Eternius blocks. And so if you just had that one stack of coal, over time it will produce one stack of Eternius fuel. And then you can put the Eternius fuel into the as the single fuel pellet, and it will make those into Eternius blocks. And so you can just keep putting it in there and make a huge amount of Eternius fuel continuously, so that if you are upgrading to fading Mark 15, you'll have a supply of fuel. And you're not using up one of your condensers for it, because the collector will do it itself. And they're not really that hard to make once you get to copying everything. That you could put 6 of them together and produce energy off to the side. I think that was one of those moments where you're like, oh, you think he's quiet. He'll talk if he's interested in something.
Right? I said that the other night.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, once he gets onto a subject, he'll go. The funny thing is I missed Bratwurst leaving because you had an extended dialogue. It's like, I just waved. Bye. Sorry. He's talking. I can tell him, shut up, somebody leaving. I
mean, you can say bye to somebody that's, especially if they're leaving. You know, they're not going to wait for my diatribe, you know.
Your diatribe. I waved. I don't know why I came all the way up here for this. I've got it down there. I don't need to come up here. Whee! Meow. That make most people puke. Yusa. Oh yeah, it is moving right along. Doink.
Footloose and fancy free?
Yo. I got another one. Not moving so fast now though. What's going on there? You're doing fine. Ah, it won't let you keep them in there though. Boo!
What?
And I got no dark matter. Why do I... Did I eat up all my dark matter? I ate up all my dark matter. Fiddles. Well, I got plenty of Eternus fuel coming out of this one. I'll just make another dark matter.
Well,
stop using your stuff.
You don't need a condenser. Take the condenser out of the flour if you're just making the fuel. And then it only holds fuel. Yeah, it's funny, the arrows are EMCable, but the quivers are not.
Alright, so I'll need to take that then and together this one here and so all the quivers will go into that thing now. If there was a way to actually have it automate itself into removing the arrows from the quiver, I would certainly do that. Yeah, so I can actually stand right here and these guys will spawn and I can watch them just go blah 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 into the spikes and then fall to their death. And I should be able to get enough ultra vector plates here pretty soon.
Is that when they touch it, they just teleport?
Basically, yeah. It throws them at 64 blocks a second or something like that. Yeah, so my next Mark II probably be this one down here. is not being a Mark II, it's being a number 3, so I can make more of these guys. Up to 3. Yeah, you're moving right along. So yeah. It's been a good night. I've gotten a lot of progression done. I got some more stuff that I can just let run. And, you know, by the end of the weekend, I'll have like 6 of those things just putting stuff together for me, baby. So I've got this thing right here, this alchemy table, which it requires EMC. So I guess I would need to somehow attach this to a flower and the EMC links.
I don't know if it works or not, but because I've not attempted to use it.
Well,
so where is it getting the EMC that is required?
You can use this block to add EMC to your transmutation table using collectors. So
yeah, it all mentions transmutation table.
Yeah, which I... Oh,
it's not an alchemy
brother.
table.
Ow, dude. Okay, gonna have to fence that place up.
Oh.
Really sorry.
Did you just grind a cow or something?
No, the wandering trader was like, hey, what's this right here? And he stepped onto the belt and crushed himself.
I mean, that's terrible. It is truly terrible.
You're shame.
Oh, man. OSHA would have a field day with you right now.
OSHA.
Put up a fence.
I'm working on it.
I mean, you didn't even have watch your step, mind the gap. Any sign out there, you know, wet floor, you know, caution. That would have been better. Oh. And it's pretty terrible to me because if that happened to, like, a rabbit, I would be mortified.
But you laughed at the wandering trader.
And I'm just giggling.
Shame.
Oh, I'm so evil. Oh.
Oh, man.
You would think that
There.
certain blocks would have like they would have an aversion to. That's better. Very much better. And then if he steps on it, it's his own fault. You can't stop people from being, you know, silly.
Right. You're not very bright, are you? Oh man, that's too much.
I'm gonna have to get a tissue just to wipe my eyes from laughing so much. Ooh, that was hilarious. I mean, terribly hilarious in a dark, sort of evil way, but
all I heard was like, ooh, ooh, and I looked over and I was like, ooh, ow! They ground him to a fine dust because he just vanished.
Yeah, I didn't hear the quality of the noise, which definitely says traitor. I just saw the form fall into the grate, which made me think cow.
That'll work right there. Oh yeah. No, you pitiful.
There is a block that you can put there that allows it to filter. I think, possibly. That would have also stopped him from stepping into it. Yeah, you can't make Eternus fuel into Eternus fuel.
Yeah, you can't. I know. I was thinking, how could I have done that? I couldn't have done it any differently. I'm going to get that one. And that's fine. This placement is over?
So you don't want to make the little tiny flower just for Eternus fuel?
Seriously, you didn't see that?
What?
Tiny flower.
Do you know how to improve on that?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Get another collector and stick it in there. Not on the front of it. Take the block out and put the collector there. So take that out, you know, collect your energy or whatever, but then place a Mark III energy collector in its place.
In place of the condenser.
Yes.
Okay,
That's why it's
a little bit of time to go, so.
Collectors.
Well, I don't have the 6th one here. Yeah, dude, right there. It just came out. Cool. Well, I'm a little bit further away. And then that one is... This will probably finish off the episode for tonight. There we go. So put the 6th one here. Like that.
Uh-huh.
And then...
Oh, I haven't seen it yet, but... Uh-huh. And then you open it. Right-click on it.
Mm-hmm.
It is generating energy.
Yeah.
Specifically to make Eternus fuel. So pull apart the 12 blocks of Eternus fuel you have. No, it doesn't work with the fuel blocks. You have to make it into pellets. There you go. And then throw those in there. Okay. So it's going to... Oh, hold on. Yeah, right there. It's going to convert those into a block of Mobius fuel. And then all of those will convert into Mobius fuel. And then the Mobius fuel will convert into a block of Eternus fuel. And so you'll have, when you come back, 2 stacks of Eternus fuel. But you've got 6 condensers only working on the fuel, which is what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
But because you were using the box, it made it act funny. This is all it's doing. And so you could break, when you come back, the 2 stacks of the blocks into the fragments again and throw them all back in there. As long as it has room to convert things into other things and move them over, it will produce energy and make it into a block. And so over time you can just keep updating it and, you know, tear down a block, throw it in there, and then store the extra blocks that you have.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for us tonight. We've got everything set up. The starter for the power flower. Yeah, good to go. Gonna just do this one quick thing with the Eternus fuel that I've got here, and then we're gonna be out.
So why make that if you can?
Because I don't have one.
Oh.
Because I used it for... I'm an idiot, so I had to make one. Well, second job gaming, Sebastian and Ninethel, thanking y'all for taking time to watch us. As always, God bless y'all. Have a good rest of your